Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to another weather video. God bless all of you. We have the heat wave that is starting today, okay? Starting today, going all the way to the 5th, okay? This could cause some hazards on July the 4th during the evening because we're supposed to see extreme heat and we have to stay cool. We have to make sure that we don't overheat popping fireworks and whatever we're going to do on Independence Day. God bless America. God bless all of you. Let's get into this video. So, peak heating today. We are expecting temperatures. Let me slow down here. We are expecting temperatures to be in the 90s all across the Midwest. Temperatures in the 90s on the East Coast. And then we move into tomorrow. Tomorrow, July the 2nd. Same thing. Temperatures could get to the 90s to the hundreds down there in Oklahoma and Texas. And on the East Coast, we could have temperatures in the 90s and getting into the hundreds in areas of Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, temperatures in the upper 90s. And then we move into July the 3rd. July the 3rd. July the 3rd, temperatures on the East Coast could be in the 90s and in the hundreds. And then we have temperatures in Texas, potentially the 90s, the hundreds as well. And then finally, Independence Day, 4th of July. More extreme heat is on the table for 4th of July during the evening, peak heating time. Texas, Oklahoma, you could have temperatures 90 to 100 degrees, 90 to 100 degrees. And then on the East Coast, temperatures in the hundreds. Take a look at that. Temperatures in the hundreds. So watch out for this extreme heat, everyone. And then Sunday, we keep going, but then this extreme heat starts to move farther west, okay? So we won't deal with it the whole next week, okay? Excuse me, y'all. So we do have severe weather that's on the table, okay? We zoom in here for today, for this afternoon, into this evening, into tonight. Let's see. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, these areas here, and down here in Iowa, all the way down. You know what? This is just, So a high pressure is going to be somewhere down here, okay? And all these storms are, you can just see it. You can just see the storms going around the high pressure, right? It's so easy to see. We got a tornado threat for today. Watch out for a few tornadoes. Can't rule out a chance for a strong tornado. And then a damaging wind threat. Pretty significant damaging wind threat up there in the red areas and in that hatched black line area. And also over here in New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, those areas. Watch out for a damaging wind threat as well. And we got a hail threat. Lord willing, tomorrow, this same pattern is going to keep happening where we have these storms that travel around this high pressure, okay? That travel around this high pressure, okay? This is not going to change anytime soon, but until we move into next week. Now, next week, the weather looks kind of interesting, okay? But, however, not seeing nothing too significant for next week. We do have flash flooding on the table for today. Watch out for flash flooding, and also tomorrow for flash flooding. Okay. Now let's check that temperature outlook this morning. The CPC temperature outlook, 6 to 10 days out, we are expecting above average temperatures, of course, for the whole United States. Okay, for the whole United States, above average temperatures. And then precipitation for the next 6 to 10 days. This is going out to next week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, next week into late next week. It looks like we have a 50% chance for above average rainfall for South Carolina and North Carolina. That's pretty interesting. But we're about to break it down right here in this video. Let's look at the 500 millibar. This is showing the flow. So this is today, July the 1st. Praise the Lord. And now July the 2nd. I mean, you can just see the flow going like this. Everything's like circling, right? Like all the flow is mostly going in circles, okay? You can see that very well if I just leave it in motion here. I mean, look at that. Look. I mean, just everything's just going around this high pressure, okay? And wherever we have this flow, wherever we have this flow at, wherever this flow is where we could see a risk for some severe thunderstorms, okay? Because we got flow. And then this high pressure will continue to push west, okay? And then things get kind of odd, but we are looking out for some potential storm systems, and this could bring some isolated to scattered severe weather for these areas here as we move into potentially July the 6th into the 7th. So we got to watch that. 6th. Okay. July the 6th or the 7th. All right. So, oh, Lordy. Oh, Lord. Have the tropical cyclone formation, because the Eastern Pacific is expecting to really start firing up as we move into probably the middle part of July. The Eastern Pacific is really going to start firing up in tropical activity. But until then, y'all, God bless you. Stay safe out there. I mean, I am checking on things. Boom! Here is the full watch and warning map. I am sorry if I scared you. Here's the full watch and warning map from the National Weather Service all across the United States. And y'all, here's something that I forgot to show you for like 2 days already. This is, so these are the watches and warnings in these areas here. Let me change the color there because it's not going to show up good. These areas here where you got the orange and the dark purple, and then right here, you look very closely, you have a little darkish red there. These are heat advisories, extreme heat warnings, and also extreme heat watches. Okay, so we have a whole lot of it. We have a whole lot of heat warnings and heat advisories going out. Okay, and extreme heat warnings and advisories out right now. Okay, we will continue to see this expand. Potentially, we could see something down here in North Carolina. Well, it's actually likely. North Carolina, South Carolina, can't rule out a heat advisory or a extreme heat watch and extreme heat warning, because the heat index is going to be very hot. The heat index is going to be high. It's probably going to be 110 plus. So that's extreme heat, right? So yeah, that's all, y'all. That's all I want to talk to you about for this weather video. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. I mean, just listen to this right here. Stay cool. Prayers for those that are in Europe because they're going through a extreme heat wave. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's just the start of these heat waves, y'all. I'm telling you right now. But however, y'all, God bless all of you. Stay safe out there. Have a blessed July the 1st.